But first, President Biden facing a quickly steepening hill in getting his full $1.9 trillion package through Congress, as Republicans appear to be digging in to flex their power in the early days of the administration. Biden's cabinet position nominations, though, are moving forward in what could be a little bit of a trigger for some steam here for Team Biden, including progress perhaps for his most important Treasury pick in Janet Yellen. Let's get to Yahoo Finance's Jessica Smith in Washington, D.C. for the latest there. Jess?
Yeah, Zach, in just the last hour, the Senate Finance Committee did advance Janet Yellen's nomination to be Treasury Secretary. They advanced that nomination 26-0. Senator Ron Wyden, the top Democrat on that committee, spoke to reporters after saying the Senate doesn't agree on anything unanimously. So he called her an NBA All-Star of Senate confirmations. Now she'll move on to the full Senate. We're still waiting on timing for that vote. It's still up in the air, but it could happen as soon as today. Of course, President Biden is really pushing to get his nominations confirmed, and especially Yellen, because she is going to play a key role in his plan to get the economy back on track. He is taking several actions today on that front. He's going to sign 2 executive orders, both aimed at economic relief. The first one he calls an all-of-government effort to provide economic relief. It would expand food assistance, both food stamps and a COVID assistance program that helps families when schools are closed. It also asks the Labor Department to clarify that workers who refuse work because of health risk in the pandemic do qualify for unemployment benefits, and it directs Treasury to take steps to improve and speed up distribution of stimulus checks. The next executive order lays the groundwork for increasing the minimum wage for federal workers and contractors to $15 an hour. It would also eventually give workers access to emergency paid leave. Biden says he wants to get those 2 things done in his first 100 days. And that last executive order would also roll back some of President Trump's orders with the goal of restoring federal workers' collective bargaining power. Now, this is the 3rd day that we have seen President Biden sign executive orders, and we do expect more next week. But the White House has stressed executive actions are not enough. They're going to need help from Congress. Of course, he is still pushing his $1.9 trillion stimulus package, but that is going to be an uphill battle on Capitol Hill. We do expect to hear from the National Economic Council Director, Brian Deese, in just about an hour and a half. And then later this afternoon, we will hear from President Biden himself as he signs those executive orders and details more of his economic plan. Zach and Emily.
Yeah, and Jess, I mean, as you talk about that, it kind of seems like executive orders can only get them so far. And you mentioned the Senate and what's going on there. It's only been a couple of days, but people might have forgotten that Trump impeachment trial still looms. What do we know about the timeline there and how that might complicate kind of this idea of getting Republicans on board with this $1.9 trillion package?
Well, Majority Leader Chuck Schumer did just say on the Senate floor a short time ago that he expects Speaker Pelosi to send the article of impeachment over to the Senate on Monday. Now, what that means for timing of the trial, it's not quite clear. That still remains to be seen. But once that starts, they're likely going to stop work on many other things. Biden had hoped that they would do 2 things at once. They would work on nominations, they would work on COVID relief, as well as the impeachment trial. We just heard from a top Republican Senator John Cornyn saying all other work stops. So we'll see how that plays out. We know McConnell and Schumer are still trying to work out this power sharing agreement for a 50-50 split in the Senate. So hopefully we'll get some more details in the coming days. But that is a big development that Pelosi is sending the article over on Monday.
All right, Jessica Smith bringing us the latest there from Washington, D.C. Appreciate that.